Yeah. Three bearded brothers, they take the mic. Baker by name, they bring the hype. Dropping hot takes in the podcast zone. Sports debates from the comfort of home. Bakers in the booth, they speak their mind. Breaking it down, play by play, rewind. Stats and passion, you can feel the flame. From the field to the court, it's all fair game. One's got stats like a numbers machine. One spins story sharp, crisp and clean. The other cracks jokes, but his points still land. Together they're the trio with the hottest brand. Bakers in the booth, they speak their mind. Breaking it down, play by play, rewind. Stats and passion, you can feel the flame. From the field to the court, it's all fair game.
And welcome back to another episode of Bearded Baker Banter, the sports podcast, episode 132. Welcome, Trent.
I just feel it. Feel it. We're
in the air tonight.
We're just at that point now where wake up on a Saturday and it's here. It's time.
Freaking awesome,
it is
dude.
Time.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of frustrated that there's only 5 games this weekend. Because it's like, hey, dip your toe in the water, but it's freaking cold. You know what I mean? You're not gonna jump in yet. So
listen, but at least we get real meaningful football. You know what I mean? You got big weekend, you got high school starting around the country, you got college football starting with week 0. I believe we're in the last final preseason games, correct? Going through right now. So it's thank goodness to get my mind off of our Orioles. But yeah. Let's do it. Let's tackle this. Let's tackle the good old America's sport.
All right, so let us start here with the NFL. We're going to start with some NFL headlines. We'll go through some college football week 0. We'll go best bets, best picks, kind of go through the 5 games that are playing this weekend. So, and then we'll round it out with a little bit of this or that in the football world. So, all right, let's hit it. NFL headlines. What you got first here, Trent?
I think the biggest news is coming out of Dallas. Very interesting situation. I guess you can kind of say it's like in this day and age, it's not surprising. Superstars just saying, I want traded. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't know if he's going to play Parsons, but it doesn't look good, especially considering all his social media, what do you call those, headers or whatnot, have now only listed Penn State, and then it says to be determined. So, I mean, Jerry Jones came out today saying that he offered a contract to make him the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL.
So, and my issue with that is, why is there such a disconnect? Because Parsons is claiming there's been no discussions. Jerry Jones is saying, hey, this was my claim to you. Like, what the hell is going on? All right, let's put on our big boy pants, both of us, right? And let's figure this out, because right now it's kind of getting a little boring. All right, I'm yawning at it. Jerry Jones, I think, is a lunatic, to put it lightly. Which there might be something that we'll talk about with him a little bit later. But I just feel like I think he's trying to save face, because I feel like because at this point in time, I don't know. I feel like don't get me wrong. Again, Michael Parsons, I'm a Nick Bosa guy, so it is what it is.
I mean, let's be real. He's top tier. He's top tier.
Yeah,
and does have time in front of him too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's young, electric. I mean, it's interesting. So I don't know. My thought process, and I think, talking with some guys tonight too, is that some people think that he's going to play this year on the contract that he's in, and that there's a possibility that he may get franchise tag next year.
That is what I believe Jones led to say, is he's prepared to franchise tag him in 26, 27. I guess it's just, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if any of the rumors, because there's a lot of training camp reporters around this time, but like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're Dallas and you feel like, you know what, like one, if you're not going to pay him what he deserves, which is he should be one of the top paid edge rushers there is,
Sure.
right? They probably could have got a deal done sooner to make sure that maybe they didn't have to make him the highest paid.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I just feel like it's Dallas, and then you look at Dallas, and you're like, I know the quarterback position is the most coveted position, but you paid Dak, and for
Lots of money.
Jones to make the comments about like guys getting injured and not being, it's like, dude, what about Dak? Like he's the one that's really not available hardly. He's every other year.
Mm-hmm.
It's every other
I would
year
agree.
for him.
Yep,
So
absolutely.
it's like, what the hell? But I don't know. I mean, kind of like you said, I'm kind of sick of it. And I think this is the point where like we're so close to the season that you do get sick of the
Mm-hmm.
rumor mill and this
Mm-hmm.
type of drama. But I don't know. I mean, in the end, if the Cowboys truly decline the supposed Packers offer, um, that was a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Two first rounders and a couple other late picks, stuff like that. Um, but then I think I also want to go back to like how this whole thing kind of started, and like you said about Jerry Jones saving face, it is literally just hearsay because Jones tried getting Parsons to like kind of agree and sign a contract without his agent. And that to
Mm-hmm.
me was shady as shit.
Shady as hell. Absolutely.
Like that's
Super
that
shady.
to me that's not good faith.
Mm-mm.
Um Supposedly when Jones said that his agent told him to shove that deal up his ass, his agent's like that's never been said to any sort of NFL executive there is. So once again, you got drama down in Dallas, which is kind of overshadowing. I think it's going to overshadow their season this year. Could they be good potentially? But it's just not a good look.
I mean, and then on the other hand, too, though, you have another NFC East team that's also dealing with somebody that's doing the same kind of thing. You got Terry McLaurin out of Washington,
He's still
who,
not signed.
he still claims that he wants to be traded. And
Wow.
I mean, here you are. You got two big stars on two NFC East teams. It's like, hey, let's just hand it to the Eagles. you know, like
Yeah.
we got all this other drama and stuff going on. Let's just go ahead, cakewalk it. But unless Jameis Winston comes out of nowhere with New York.
No. Yes. No. I think all the Giants fans are happy with what they're seeing from freaking Jackson Dart.
Hey,
I mean,
oh,
a
and that funny.
loyal listener, uh, Bill, he's happy. He's ready to go. He's ready for
Hey
dart.
man,
Throw some darts, baby.
I remember I told you on our draft episode. I was sold on Jackson Dart.
Yeah, you were
Remember
an
I
Ole
had
Miss
remember,
guy for sure.
no, I'm not an Ole Miss guy. I hate Ole Miss.
Kind
But
you like
no,
don't you
but
love Lane Kiffin? I thought no.
I despise Lane Kiffin.
As you're sitting there in your Tennessee stuff.
Yeah.
So,
But I will say this, gambling wise, I will always take their over in the games with total points.
yeah.
Usually.
Always, usually. You backtracked a little bit, Ty. You backtracked.
All right. Any other NFL news here? Because I know there's been a lot of stuff with training camps and injuries and everything else going on.
No, but I mean, just some Raiders news. Uh, Bowers, number 24 on the NFL Top 100. I'm happy with that. Should have two big names up there, Crosby and him. So, and listen, just don't shake your head at me. We're
No,
bad. Give us a
I'm
give us a chance. Like
is Crosby on there yet?
I only got the notification about Brock Bowers, so I'm just saw it and I was like, it's pretty cool. I like that.
It's just I'm only shaking my head because when I looked at some of those, Christian McCaffrey's 73, and some of the guys that they have ahead of Christian McCaffrey just make me laugh. I understand he's injury prone. I get that, but to have him ranked 73rd and some of these other guys and quarterbacks and stuff that they have ranked ahead of them, I was just like, this is pathetic and stupid. So,
well, it's
taking that
also
all
based on.
salt.
Let's say it's all based on what last year. So it's all right. Don't be butthurt. Don't be butthurt.
No. All right. Hendrickson going anywhere? Or is he going to stay in Cincy?
Another weird ass situation. Annoying as shit. Just annoying. I mean, I don't get how you. Once again, you just don't pay the NFL like leading sack getter. Just pay him, man. Pay him. They have the most money, I think, in the entire NFL percentage wise of their salary cap going to wide receiver or 2 wide receivers and a quarterback. But like,
I think they need to invest some of that in their offensive line. Goodness gracious. Did you watch him the other night?
hey,
running for his life.
It goes back to the decision. They took Jamar Chase, which flashy, could score a lot of points, but can you keep your franchise quarterback healthy? They took Jamar Chase over Penei Sewell.
Mm-hmm.
I always remember that day. I was like, I don't know. Like, I feel like receivers you can find a lot more than an outstanding, consistent offensive tackle that's going to be keeping your franchise upright and healthy, hopefully, because he hasn't been either of those two things his whole career, upright or healthy. So
yeah, that's fair.
Pay them all. Just pay them all. Give them their friggin' money.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little absurd. I think what you'll end up seeing soon is you're going to see no salary cap.
Jeez.
Just pay everybody in Bitcoin.
No, maybe XRP.
It's true. Crypto bros. All right. So let's. I don't know if you're ready. I'm ready to switch gears here to college football.
Let's do it. Week 0. Let's get it.
Huge slate of games here. We got 5 of them. All right. So do you want to save the top 25 matchup for last, or do you want to just go right down the time slot?
Let's go. Let's follow the schedule. Let's follow the schedule.
So here we go. 12 o'clock in Dublin, which, by the way, I will say last year, all right, when they were in Ireland, watching McAfee and all those guys, oh my gosh, dude, that show, just the whole pregame show, McAfee being in there, having his show, that man, it was awesome. Loved it.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right, so we got Iowa State, Kansas State kicking us off at 12 o'clock in Ireland. Currently, the spread is sitting at +-3. And sorry, +3 is actually in favor of Iowa State. So Iowa State's coming in as dogs. They're ranked 22 in the country. Kansas State 17 in the country. Right now, total points is 50.5, and then money line, Kansas State is -155 on the money line. So we'll go best bet, and who's your pick?
I think, what was the over-under?
Over-under was 50.5.
Oh, God.
And it favors the over.
I'm going.
Draft
I mean, I'm obviously going to wager on every single game, so I'm just putting that out there. Yep. Like, I think I think it's going to come down to clock control, and the team that's going to be able to control the clock better is going to be the team that can run the ball the best. And I believe Kansas State will be able to use their dual threat quarterback Avery Johnson, who's back. And I think I'm going to take them. If you can get -155 on the money line, I'm okay with that juice.
So you're going, okay, so your best bet is money line?
I like money line. I would probably shop to see like what is excuse me, sorry. What is like -2.5 for them, just because I like to get under that field goal range.
Yep.
Definitely not taking 3.5. The line's there. But if I can get a little bit better juice than -155 at 2.5, I'm going to take that.
All right. And you're picking. You said your winner is Kansas State.
Yes, Kansas State money line, my best bet. But sometimes, especially with college football, you can buy usually a couple points and not sacrifice a ton of juice on the odds. So just
Sure.
something to keep in mind.
All right. So just some football knowledge here. All right. Shout out to Pat McAfee and the guys for putting together a little CFP need to know gambling guide for some things. So don't worry, I'll be sharing it with you, Trent. But looking at some things here, Iowa State last year finished 11-3. They were 8-6 against the spread versus Kansas State, who was actually 4-9 against the spread. Okay, now obviously new year. All right, that was 2024.
Yeah.
However, Iowa State is also returning quite a few guys back too. Give me the +3 as my best bet for Iowa State. And my money pick. I'm actually going with Iowa State.
So win.
I think I picked them during our one show when we talked
Let's
about stuff.
let's beer bet it.
Beer bet it. Done. All right. Iowa State money line. Put it on the board. Let's go, Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Next one we got here. We have. Oops. I am sorry. Next slate of games, we got Idaho State versus UNLV, which is being played at 4:00. Right now, the spread is 26.5. All right, so Idaho. Why is that so hard for me to say?
Idaho State
is plus 26.5. The total points is 65.5. Money line, I'm not even going to tell you because it's just ugly. So, best bet.
Oh, I'm just telling you right now, Dan Mullen. Dan Mullen, great coach. You know, coming from what, Mississippi State, Florida, and yes, I gotta be careful saying great, but his overall career is way above 500. Obviously struggled in Florida quite a bit, but I think you're playing. UNLV's coach. What, left to go to Purdue, I believe.
Right. Yeah.
They had a pretty good year, and I think they're playing a sub 500 Idaho State team. I do believe, even though Dan Mullen's got not just his first year there, but also like a entire team of transfers.
Mm-hmm.
But I like UNLV to cover 26.5.
Mm-hmm.
And then
cover 26.5.
Yeah, I think they are. I think they're going to cover 26.5. I hate that. I'd probably look at more of a first half spread, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking at books and I'm not seeing many of the first half team total lines up at all yet on my books. But
usually get those, I think, Friday night or Saturday morning is when they start to get the finer details of things.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep an eye out. I'm gonna keep an eye out for UNLV's total points. If it's anywhere, what, 34.5? It's 34.5. I'm absolutely taking that as my best bet.
Okay.
I think they'll score right around 40 points in this game.
UNLV will?
Yes.
Okay. All right. If it's 40, then I would probably not take UNLV on the spread then, unless you're thinking that they're going to shut out Idaho State.
We'll see. I mean,
go ahead.
Go ahead. Well, I'm just saying, like, once again, I like to look at the actual line, and if I'm betting spreads, especially large spreads, I'm going to buy a couple points down. Again, it just, to me, it just makes sense. Like, once again, all listeners, if you do wager on college football, look into that. I mean, if you're okay with a little less juice than what the actual final spread is, you're still, I mean, if you stay, you know, for us, for our daily recipes, we're what, no higher than minus 180.
Yeah,
But,
that's the absolute max. And that's
yeah,
mostly because of baseball.
yeah, I mean, it's most because baseball, but like you're not gonna like you could get okay, right now it's 26 and a half. I would almost guarantee that you're gonna be able to get for like minus 140 or better. You're probably
Mhm.
gonna be able to get 3 points or close to two or 2.5 points lower. So
Yeah.
I just feel like they score over 40 points, meaning they could score a lot more than 40.
Yeah. And if you really want a sweaty bet, man, take the first drive results.
I haven't looked at them, but I saw that is something
I mean,
that's
I mean, that could be a lot of fun. You could also lose a lot of money quickly.
oh hell yeah.
But it's, yeah, scores on the first drive, the distance on the first drive, or first down, what happens on it. Whew, that's some interesting ones. But so I'm looking at this with the spread being so big at 26 and a half. I'm going to take the over total of the 65 and a half. So that's my best bet. It's minus 112 right now on DraftKings. So that's kind of where I'm leaning. But I do think a lot of points will be scored. And you always, I don't know, I feel like in opening day, I feel like overs are usually pretty good to do.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at. UNLV obviously wins the game. That's my game pick, but I'm going over 65 and a half in this game.
Okay.
All right, next one we got 6:30. 6:30 matchup is Fresno State versus Kansas. Right now the spread's sitting at 13 and a half. Fresno State is your dog. The total points 50 and a half, and then you have the money line sitting at minus 45 for Kansas. 13 and a half is one of those sweet numbers because you got touchdown and 2 field goals. I mean, if you don't mind, I'll start this off. My best bet
Okay.
here, I'm taking Fresno State 13 and a half. Fresno State's a tough
Ooh.
team. I love the hook there. I feel like that could be one of those games where the hook can come and get you.
What was the spread again, Ty?
13 and a half. It's
Ooh.
at Kansas. So there is that. And then
Jalen.
go ahead. I was going to say the over under is 50 and a half, favoring the under right now.
Jalen Daniels back for Kansas. I gotta go Kansas to cover.
It's a lot of
Kansas
people
to cover.
there's a lot of people in Kansas this year for a lot of games.
Yeah, I just think with him back at quarterback,
Mhm.
I just think they're going to be better. I think Fresno State had a down year last year and lost like 25 plus transfers.
Mhm.
So I just think the fact that you got the experienced signal caller for the Jayhawks and it is a true home game. So I'm going Kansas to cover 13 and a half. It's my
They were
best bet.
5-7 against the spread last year. Again, New Year.
I can't like go a hell of a lot off of like last year's against the spreads.
I know.
Just because, like you said, it's a brand new team, like brand new, but you have a quarterback back. Like, remember last year they rattled off like 3 straight top 25 wins and then shit the
Mhm.
bed and went like 1-5. But I'm pretty sure Jalen Daniels got hurt again. Like that is a problem for him. But when he's healthy,
Yeah.
I think they're a dangerous team. So I'm gonna go Kansas, Kansas to cover 13 and a half.
Okay.
I would tease it. Down to 12 and a half, 11 and a half. And just, if you haven't hit that or beat that drum enough for you.
It's true.
Jesus.
All right. Yeah. I'll say Kansas wins, but I do think Fresno covers.
Okay.
All right. 7:00 game. You got, man, you know what sucks though is there's not like a 9:30 game. Like you know what I mean? Like one of those late night games. It's all right.
Well, can I say something? It's actually the last game when I saw that they were playing that
Mhm.
the Fighting Rainbow Warriors.
Mhm.
I was really hoping that was going to be like an 11 o'clock kickoff. Like,
Yep, yep, yep.
I was
Especially
hoping that,
it's at Hawaii too.
yeah, I was like hoping, but then again, I was also like, shit, I'm going to be up so late watching this this week 0 game and be
Yeah.
miserable Sunday and then into Monday. But
All right. So before that game, we got Sam Houston at the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. Right now, the spread is at 10. Sam Houston is a dog. Total is 61.5, which favors the under. And then money line right now, Western Kentucky minus 380. So
it's a tough one.
10's an
Quarterback,
interesting number.
10's a spread.
Yeah.
Whew.
I
So
think
we got
by the time it kicks off, I bet it goes to 9.5, and I would take the 9.5
minus or plus.
minus. So let me just I'll give you my pick a while. I'm on the Hilltoppers for minus 10 because I think it could push. But I think Western Kentucky will probably get that to 9.5, and I will definitely take the 9.5.
Yeah.
It's predicting, but yeah, I'm on the Hilltoppers.
Well, I think I'm on the Hilltoppers as well. You have a former FCS team moving up, and then
Mhm.
you have a Western Kentucky team that just is. I don't know. I feel like they're always a team that I'm picking in my bowl pick'ems. So they just like
Yeah.
show up, with the cool shiny helmets with that cool ass red mascot thing on their head.
Yep.
Hilltopper head is sorry,
Mhm.
but transfer quarterback. This is kind of an interesting like little story about Western Kentucky.
He's kind
Transfer
of like
quarterback.
he's kind of like a Red Grimace from
I was gonna,
McDonald's.
I was almost, yeah, Red Grimace. I almost called him like a Kool-Aid man guy, but you're right, definitely Red Grimace.
I was gonna say like a giant bouncing nipple.
A nipple. I don't know.
It's kind of like
I see that, but
like
uh, I
a
got
big one, like a big one.
a nipple. But transfer quarterback for Western Kentucky from Abilene Christian, but then his offensive coordinator from Abilene Christian also came with him.
Okay,
So interesting little package deal there. So like he's gonna know the system,
for sure.
those guys. So I hope it drops to like you said 9.5,
Mhm.
and I'll take it. But I'm taking Western Kentucky to cover the spread as well.
Sweet.
This might be the first one we're on together.
I was just gonna say I feel like we've kind of been a little bit opposite here.
Definitely.
It's all right. All right. Last one we have is Stanford at Hawaii. 2.5 is the spread. Stanford's a dog. Total points 50.5, which the over is favored. And then money line is Hawaii minus 135.
Man. Uh, this this is like this is tough for me. If you go, give me that spread one more time.
2.5 favored, or sorry, Stanford's the dog.
Wow, gosh, give me 3.5. I hate 2.5
You won 3.5 Stanford.
as a like up to cover 3.5, but
Yeah.
you got the quarterback for Hawaii who threw for like 500 yards in their last game of the season. But then I just look at like, am I giving Frank Reich too much credit? Cedar Crest grad, Pennsylvania guy, local guy. That's Lebanon County
Is
here.
that where he is? Stanford.
Yeah, he's the head coach. Andrew
Oh,
Luck is the GM, and he hired Frank Reich as the head coach. So
wow.
I think the way that what we're seeing with the Colts, and then I would say with the Panthers, that was a bad look, but they had kind of him on a quick trigger to get him out of there. I'm going to go Stanford, and I think I'm going to go Stanford. If I could get 3.5, I'll take it. But if I can't get 3.5, if it's at 2.5, I think I'm taking their money line. I think they're just going to win straight up. So that might be my little dog money line pick of the day if it stays at 2.5.
Okay. I'm not going spread on this because again, the 2.5 I don't like. I'm just going Hawaii money line.
Hawaii money line. Jeez.
Minus 135.
So we're just on opposite ends. Hawaii doesn't lose in Hawaii.
Yeah, I don't know. Looking at the McAfee thing too, they kind of call the week 1 thing up just to pick them, kind of like pick your poison kind of thing. So I'll favor the home team in this,
For sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's where I'm at.
All right, so we have a beer bet on the 12 o'clock game.
Iowa State. And that's a straight up money line, right?
Yes.
Okay. Ugh. Okay.
Yeah, you recommended it, so.
All right, Trent. One other game here, real quick. Unless, do you want to pick best pick for the next week, or do you want to save that for next week?
For the actual week 1?
Yeah, we can save it.
I think we save it.
Okay. Just checking.
Believe me, I'd love to dive into that, but
man, they don't have anything up yet. I will say this: the game I'm going to be all over. Duquesne Pitt, week 1, Battle of the City in Acrisure Stadium. Gonna take my Dukes to cover the spread. Let's do it.
No.
It's a great day to be a Duke. No, we'll see. It'll be interesting. I am excited that that's gonna be a pretty cool thing. Don't count him out, man.
No way.
Duquesne preseason number 2 in the FCS. So come on.
Not FCS.
Sorry, FBS.
No. Not
what?
FBS. They're just number 2 in the NEC. That's it.
No, it was No, it was. It was not the NEC. It was the overall number 2 ranked.
Duquesne is number 2 in the top 25.
Yes.
No. They weren't even picked to win the conference. Central Connecticut State was picked to win the NEC. There's no way. FCS football rankings.
Oh, no, I'm looking. Maybe not. What the hell? They were a preseason number 2 something. Maybe it was NEC.
I just told you it was the NEC guy. It was not. I saw the same exact thing.
Yeah, we'll see. They'll be up there, top 25 soon before you know it.
Here, way too early, top 25. Dude, there's no way. Not with all the
I'm looking at it. Relax.
All the Midwest teams with North Dakota State, Montana State, and all South Dakota State, all those schools. Duquesne's not even. Yeah, they're not even no, they're not ranked.
Okay, relax. Everybody just needs to calm down.
Sorry, calm down.
Calm down. All right, got a little this or that to finish up the episode here.
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. I'll try to zoom in a little bit. There we go.
Ooh, it's a good one.
Thanks. Do what I can. All right, this or that. What receiver do you want on your team?
Man.
AJ Brown or CeeDee Lamb? 2 NFC East.
Whew.
It's a tough one, right?
Yeah, because here's what's killing me is I hated AJ Brown's antics last year.
Mm-hmm.
But I think where I'm going to separate these two, I'm going AJ Brown because when AJ Brown played with a terrible quarterback, or mediocre, I should say, in Tennessee, he still was an absolute stud.
Mm-hmm.
And he just has to understand you've got Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley and the best offensive line in the NFL. So yes, your strength is run the ball. You're not going to put up the crazy numbers. You're winning a lot of games, so they're not going to throw a ton. So I'm going AJ Brown.
Yeah, I think overall, I think AJ Brown's a better wide receiver. Kind of on the tail end of his career now. You could probably make the argument for.
Which is he's
But
got to be still. He's got to still be in his 20s.
might be. But yeah, I'm on AJ Brown. I always thought he was a better wide receiver. I still think it was ridiculous that the Titans did what they did with him, just handing him to the Eagles.
Yeah,
That
isn't it
was
crazy? AJ Brown and what's the guy's name in Pittsburgh? Metcalf.
yeah,
They would have been. They were college teammates at Ole Miss.
really.
Yeah,
Did not realize that.
yeah.
He is 28 years old.
He's on the back end of his career. Jeez.
Still a stud though.
Still
But
surprised he's not a Patriot yet, but go ahead.
yeah. No, I mean I could just definitely see. Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think of that. That'll be next year. See how he can do and maybe steal like every draft pick known to man. You know,
Yeah, definitely.
but I don't know. We'll see. Pretty sure your headphone just went out. Did it?
Yeah, it did. Why?
Okay. No, you just sound a little bit different.
Sorry, my headphones have not been cooperating battery life wise lately.
That's all right. Okay. Next one we got here. Who has more success as a division?
Ooh.
NFC South or AFC South? Let's do this. Who has a better chance to get two teams in the playoffs?
Oh,
That way we kind of narrow it down.
oh man,
It's kind of tough because I mean, on one hand, I could see two teams.
this isn't
being
good
there.
because I like if you said the first part, like who's better overall, I'm gonna say NFC because I think the worst team's the Saints. I think the Panthers are gonna do better than people think. Bucks are gonna be towards the top, and I think Falcons will be right around 500, sub 500, just under. And then I looked on the other side, and I would say the two teams that should be 500 or better, I think Texans definitely, and then I think Jaguars. The other two teams, Colts might be the worst in the NFL. Like, I mean, depends on unless all of a sudden they struck oil with Daniel Jones.
If the lightning strikes the oil.
I mean, I don't know what the freaking saying is, but if like all of a sudden Daniel Jones has a revival, then it could be. That. But man, two playoff teams, neither. But I look at the talent the Jaguars have and say like they have so much freaking talent that like they totally underachieved last year.
Yeah.
So I think the NFC one's better, and I'm gonna say, yikes. That's what's weird, man. Because I like 3 out of the 4 more than I like 3 out of the 4 in the AFC. But I, for some reason, think the Texans and Jaguars could be playoff teams.
Yeah. I mean, they could. But you could, I don't know. I feel like on the other hand, you could also, and just, I know this is me, but I could also see the Buccaneers and the Falcons making the playoffs.
Yeah, you're a Penix guy.
Yep.
Or
I'm gonna say AFC though, because I also think that Cam Ward has potential too. You keep laughing. I know you've laughed every single time, but not sold on Bryce Young. I think the Saints suck. I think that Penix, I do think that they're going to be great, but I think there's more of a chance in the AFC with more of the teams.
Okay.
That's my good. All right.
That was a good this or that. That was a really tough one.
All right. Here we go. Who has the sophomore slump this year? Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix. These are good, aren't they?
Jeez. I'm going Bo Nix.
You think he has a sophomore slump?
I do. I mean, God,
I watched the Commanders or Redskins like first drive.
Yeah.
I just think I don't, his name is slipping my mind right now. Former Cardinals head coach, who's the OC there,
Kingsbury.
Kingsbury. I think he's got his niche. Like I think like the other teams and players like dogged him saying, "Oh, they run a college offense," blah blah blah. But like you frustrated because it's hard to game plan for. Like
You
you
just
don't.
can't stop it. Right.
Yeah, like I mean, they're running like counter tray and they're just gashing
Mm-hmm.
on a. I know it's preseason, but they're just running counter tray like most basic play in football. And I shouldn't say most basic, but like
Mm-hmm.
bread and butter staple in a lot of like high school and college. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just like, phew, okay, call them high school, call them college offense, whatever you want. I like him there, and I like him with Daniels. I'm not gonna lie, my bias is just against Bo Nix and Sean Payton.
That's fair. I'm gonna say sophomore slump is more likely to be Bo Nix. I think Bo Nix, at least for me, surprised me last year. Jaden Daniels, I know I've said it before too that oh, I don't know, but he was a beast last year. So I think he has more of an upside than Bo Nix does. Just my opinion. I can see Bo Nix taking not a huge step back, but I think he takes a little bit of a step back. All right, here we go. You ready for this one? Worst owner. Dan Snyder, Jerry Jones.
Damn. I gotta go Dan Snyder.
Yeah. I do. Yeah, I do too, because I think as a person, Dan Snyder's a horrible person. But Jerry Jones just sucks at. I just feel like he's dumb. Like he makes dumb decisions, dude.
I feel like he's kind of losing it, like a little bit.
Agreed.
When I
So
mean,
yeah,
I don't wish that upon anyone, but
no, I know, but
something's
still,
up.
Dan Snyder. I do think that the Redskins' best days are ahead of them for sure, because they're on the upswing. Just need to get a new stadium and a better way to exit your stadium with the parking. It's horrible.
Oh,
Sorry.
unless you've been to the Meadowlands, I'll tell you what, that's not the best place either.
Yeah, I have not been to that one yet. Actually, no, I have.
What
Yeah.
what I hate about it is
there's a giant Snyder's there.
there's nothing around there. Like I just think like if you have a sports stadium like that, like you gotta have like restaurants and bars and like stuff around there. There's just nothing around there.
There's a White Castle close by.
I don't care shit about that.
All right, last one. Summer or fall?
Not gonna lie. Like I love summer, but like I'm pretty pissed right now because I got like a yellow jackets nest in my front porch forming. I'm ready for those motherfuckers to freeze to death. But
Gotta use my bug guy, man.
yeah, I know. But
Shut up, Pestex. John, the bug guy.
there you
Give
go.
him a call. Give him a call if you're in PA. Local.
You got his number. Give it to me, please. But I'm going summer. The hell.
I'm a summer weather guy. Love to hang out in the summer, but I do love football season in the fall. So
yeah,
but yeah, I'm summer.
I love the like. I'm a big long sleeve shirt and shorts guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love when I can wear like a crew neck or a long sleeve shirt and shorts. That's what I love about fall. Like where you're, I don't know.
Fashion tips from Trent. Tune in.
Yep. Telling you.
He'll teach you how to wear all the free t-shirts.
If you're a big guy, long sleeve shirt makes you look a little slimmer. Shorts keeps you cool, so you're not sweating too bad.
Dark colors.
Yes, not whites, even though I'm wearing white right now, but I'm in my own home late at night.
Or grays showing the pitters.
I don't get bad pitters anymore. I don't
I don't either. I don't think I sweat.
I'm a back sweater.
It's also what you have on your back too.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Anything else here before we get out of here?
Nah, man. Just guys, soak it in, enjoy it. It's a nice little appetizer for the year, and it's a long haul, so don't go crazy on week 0, but definitely wager on every game. Come on, you wagered on preseason football, you wager on week 0 football.
The only better appetizer than a week 0 football is crunchy shrimp at Applebee's. Gotta hit that. Hey, Never Ending Possible at Olive Garden's coming up soon.
Yikes! Not going to do that.
Put it on the books. I am totally doing that at least once.
No way.
I'm doing it at least once. That's fine.
No way.
All right. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the football. See you next week.
See you, fellas.
For episode 133. See ya.